I have to take my time. I have about 7 points here on Indian Trace. And I first want to just put a shout out and say thanks to one of the YouTube friends for just giving me a call and encouraging the hobby. You know, it's a great encouragement when you're able to give somebody a shout out and encourage them in the hobby. But just he will know who he is because this is on because we're going to give a close-up of this piece here. Just for the sake of craftsmanship and learning in a minute. And some others that just deserve closer looks. That, of course, they're all personal finds or things that I've found. But just some pieces that I think are particular to this friend. And I think he'll know who he is when this is posted. Now, this is a particular piece here that I wanted to... This is the only piece I found. My focus is not working. This is the only piece I found that I found in two pieces right next to each other, right close within steps, and actually had to glue it together. The only piece that's ever happened to, but it was a really unique piece. And there might be more information out there about what exactly it is. It's ground on the base. Just to give a close-up of some of these pieces. Like I never really give in terms of those that like making it and like understanding how it was made. Look at this piece. Just to try to slow down a little bit with about 7 really great artifacts. Look at this. Now I know, Rob, you'll appreciate this because I'm really going to post this video for you. Just so you can have a look at some of this stuff. That's a really great piece. As before the light fades away, it's enough for a good video, the natural light. So I wanted to do this here. Look at this piece. I'm sure you'll let me know what they are, whether they're eared Yadkins or whatever they are, but I know they're probably in the genre of what you really like. I'm trying to look at it at the same time and make sure it stays in the focus zone. I haven't given a lot of close-ups for the sake of craftsmanship. This is, I think, made out of, I think it's rhyolite, but it may be slate, the piece I'm holding. But I do believe it's green rhyolite. Just a good look at these pieces for the sake of workmanship. Look at this piece here found in the easement. It's quiet now, but it's not always quiet with 3 boys in the house, so I don't know if I'll get all this video done with the solitude. But it's worth a try. Just to be able to give a good close-up of some of these that I never really do this for the sake of some of you guys who nap and who craft this stuff. Look at the workmanship on this. In good pictures so that you can pause it and take a look at it. And look at this piece of quartz. I think this is in the whole, I call it genre of what you've been mentioning and talking about, but I might be wrong. Nice pieces though. All about this then, except for that first one over here. That's just a completely unique point. Any information you have on this, baby, I would love to hear it. Anyway, let's look at this time and keep it rolling. This is slightly fluted right here. I don't know if my focus is doing me justice. Slightly fluted. I don't know the back and forth conversation everybody has with it being ground or not. To me, you know, is it a smoker or not? That's about it, right? Nice points. We won't come back to those, but I just wanted to show you those, Rob. Close to, I think, what you like. Now, some points that have just impressed me that I think you might have seen the video in passing. This is a while back. This piece is incredible. I'll give you a close-up of this if I can with this light. That is a nice piece of workmanship. Just for something they needed, produced to use, to be expendable, which is fine. But we have a different appreciation for it now. Of course, this stuff is all translucent. I don't know, I think I'm losing light, but we'll do the best with it. None of this stuff is really big, you know. Eastern North Carolina stuff. Now look at this. This is the, I believe, Yadkin I was telling you about. My silence is working, at least for now. At least for now, right? I don't know if I'm getting a good exposure. I don't want to get it over a place where I break it. This is an unbelievable piece. I'm moving it like I am to see if I can get a good exposure and make sure that I do for you as slowly as I can. And lots of times seeing them in person or seeing them in living color, you just can't beat that. If the light was brighter, there's no way to film these. It'd be too bright right where I am. And then the one I think that you wanted to see most, Rob, was this one. So I appreciate the others, and for you guys all tuning into Indian Trace. See if I can get this one, and it's sugar quartz right here. Anyway, losing light. Before I do, I just want to thank anybody else who just likes, you know, Indian Trace and likes seeing this stuff. This has been an opportunity to really just show some of this stuff down the line, and some really great finds over the past couple years. But really to give a close-up of this to somebody who works good rock, and that's you, Rob. So make sure you do check out Georgia Robin Terry's site. This is the kind of point that he absolutely loves, so I just want to put it on there for you, bud, and give you a close-up with plenty of time. Appreciate you, man.